I did want to mention for our brand new friends who might be joining us that, of course, we love to welcome you in with a $40 benefit. What you have to do is, of course, get our credit card, and then you have $40 to spend on anything you might see today. But we wanted to quickly mention some more before and afters, because if you are looking for coverage in your foundation that perhaps you've been having a little bit of trouble getting that perfect match, I know that is me. I am in that boat. For years I have struggled to get the perfect match foundation. Nakery has thought of that too. I tell you, when it comes to being able to offer you, of course, all those skin changing benefits, being able to moisturize and deal with those pesky fine lines and wrinkles. Of course, Nakery does that, but now you have the ability to fine-tune the color of your foundation with this amazing plumping velvet serum infused foundation. This is beautiful. It's easy and go on. I actually put it on my hand because I wanted to see how quickly it would work, and it is so, so easy. You literally stop smoothing it in. It's color changing when you get that perfect tone. Take a look at all the different colors that we have to offer you here. Okay, so we have 3 different colors. Light, and look at the broad range of folks who can wear that, light. Then we have medium, all the different skin tones that you see under that specific category. Deep, look how beautiful that is. We did want to mention, this is how popular this foundation is. We have very, very limited quantities in the deep color. Can you let me know, Sam? Producer Sam's checking on the less than 500 left in the deep foundation. And now we're gonna see it on our gorgeous models. And Liz, of course, the founder of this beautiful brand called Nakery. We're always so grateful when she comes in.
Thank you.
Because it is really game changing. You always say, the word I use all the time about Nakery is game changing. And this, if you're struggling with foundation, is the one.
Yes, and you're gonna love this because it's so easy. So here's what makes it unique. As you were just saying, Emily, each shade covers 20 skin tones, if you could imagine. So that is exciting in itself, but here's what you're gonna love. It's a full coverage foundation. You put it on, the first thing you're gonna notice is this soft focus optical blurring technology. What that means is most companies, when they make a full coverage foundation, they start with heavy pigments first, which say, hello wrinkles and pores, I'm right over here. It accentuates them. This is the opposite. So the blurring goes on first. Blurs your pores, blurs your imperfections, so you can see. Christine's got some sunspots, dark spots, and rosacea. Okay. Not using a brush, a sponge, or anything. She's using the medium. And watch this. So then, the color adapt technology. You're probably going, ooh, Christine, wrong shade, that's too dark. No, watch this. It adapts to your skin tone. So she's wearing the medium, Emily was wearing the medium, and I'm wearing the medium. So you can see 3 different skin tones, but we all can wear the medium. So look at her skin. Look at the smoothness. Look at the full coverage. It's not settling into the lines. It's not settling into the cracks. It's full coverage without the cakiness. But look at her skin. So when you look at her before, you see the blotchiness, you see the redness, you see the sunspots, you see the dark spots. Look at her skin. That was, I don't know, 10 seconds? 10 but look at her skin.
So easy.
Yeah, so do not use any, you don't, well, I'm not saying don't, but you do not need to use a concealer. This is your foundation and your concealer and your primer. You don't need to just put it on clean skin. And when you get this home, just put it on with your fingers at first. For those of you that are makeup artist savvy, that's amazing, and go to your brushes and sponges, but the first time you get it, just put it on with your fingers. You will be amazed. I wanna show you on Jean, who's 81 years young. She's wearing the light. So whether you're a little bit darker than Jean, a little bit lighter than Jean, know that light covers 20 skin tones. Did you imagine that? 20 skin tones. So if you're saying to yourself, I can wear full coverage, Liz, it just makes me look 105, I get you. I get you. That was one of the biggest issues in our focus group. Look at her skin. Look at her pores. Is it screaming lines and wrinkles? Have you ever looked at someone and said, I'm not really looking at you, I'm looking at your skin, right? Because usually it makes us look older. This is the opposite. It has arginine in here as well, which is a neuropeptide that's smoothing out the lines and wrinkles. But look at what you're getting. That soft focus blur technology first, then we went in with the full coverage, but it's color adapting. So do you have to worry about having a line of demarcation? No. Is it your concealer? Yes. Is it your foundation? Yes. Look at her skin. Oh, it looks airbrushed. Beautiful. 81 years young, and you would say in her before, okay, well, she's gonna have to use some kind of color corrector and then a primer, definitely gonna need to use some kind of brightening concealer. Look at her skin. It looks airbrushed.
Oh, it's so beautiful. And Liz, I will say, again, I said it before when we were talking about the Lift Tox, which is flying, by the way. I just wanted everybody to know that if you were hanging on to the Lift Tox and it's in your cart, make sure you're hitting the buy button, and then you can go back in and get the rest of your Nakery products. Just don't wait on individual items. You don't know how long they'll be there. So, that being said, we wanted to let you know that the light option when it comes to the different color options we have here. So we have light, medium, and deep. Deep, extremely limited, we mentioned that before, but light is following suit. That one is also very limited. We only have under 1,500 left of that specific color. So if you're loving, loving, loving it, and you're seeing the different before and afters with our gorgeous models, make sure you're jumping on it, because again, it's super easy to apply, super velvety soft, because that's what we want, right? We don't want a foundation that's gonna feel cakey or make us feel like we're putting on layers and layers and our skin isn't breathing. That's what I love about Nakery's products. Really, we're talking about even, we're talking about plump, we're talking about youthful. And Liz, I'm telling you, this is why there's so few left in the deep. This is why light is following suit. And I guarantee you, the medium, which is my shade, gonna be gone soon.
I know.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to jump on this fast. Oh my gosh.
So I really want to, I'm showing you models, again, different ages, different skin tones, but I'm also showing you models that have dark spots, deep wrinkles, crow's feet, sagging skin, because that was the reason why I actually made this foundation, is because in our focus group, so many of you were saying, Liz, I want full coverage, but it makes me look 20 years older. This is the opposite. I mean, when you look at somebody like Donna Kay, wearing a full coverage, you would say, okay, you better use this or that if you're looking at her before, right? Use all these different products. No, just put this on clean skin. That's it. There's no work involved. Remember, Emily's wearing the medium, Donna Kay's wearing the medium, I'm wearing the medium. It covers 20 skin tones. So whether you choose light, medium, or deep, you don't have to worry about 3 different shades. I was shocked to see that so many of you had 3 different bottles of foundation, but you're mic'd. Tell me what you love.
Yes. Well, what I loved is I've never really worn foundation, but when I used this, I never had one that made me feel and look younger. I mean, that was the huge difference. So now I'm a believer because it's great.
Yeah.
So, I mean, who doesn't want to look younger? So I'm pretty happy about that.
So it's exciting because, you know, I feel like in the over 50 club, we've been forgotten. It's saying, you know, like if you're 81 like Jean and she was wearing the light and you're saying, you know what, I'm too old to wear a foundation. I'm too old to wear full coverage. You're wrong, because this is made for those of us over 50 that have wrinkles, that have pores, that have redness, that have dark spots, that have discoloration. This is your one and done. So again, clean skin, try it with nothing else. And I know so many of you like to use 5 different foundations and 5 different, you know, my yellow, my pink. It can be confusing. If I had to make this and it didn't have the technology, I wouldn't have done it, because so many of you said, Liz, I don't want 40 choices. I want one that is gonna match my skin. And that's what this is. So Christine's taking off her medium, just to show you. You can see the sunspots, you can see the redness, and you would say, ooh, you better use one of those color correctors and a primer before you put that on. She's putting on the medium. Now watch the full coverage, and you're like, ooh, gosh, that looks a little dark, Christine. I think you picked the wrong color. Nope, watch. It blends perfectly. She's not using a brush, a sponge, just her fingers. Remember that this has the optical blur technology. So it's blurring your imperfections first, then you get the full coverage. But look at her skin. That's it, boom, done. I think that I wasn't timing it, but I want to say like 15 seconds. And even if you're out in the rain right now, it's raining a lot here, or if you're a sweater and you're hot, and you're going through menopause or hot flashes, guess what? It's not going to budge. It's not gonna move, but look at her skin. When you look at her before, you would say, ooh, a lot of spots to cover up, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Look at her skin, looks plump. You've got your skincare in here as well, which is that neuropeptide, one of my favorite ingredients called arginine, that is plumping up her skin, smoothing out her skin, and giving her full coverage without settling into the lines. One step.
One step. And you know what? That's what I love about it, Liz. There are so many different products that I've put on my face to achieve that same look. Right? You get your, what you said before, primer, you're thinking about your foundation, then you put that beautifying plumper on top to give you that sheen and youthfulness. That's just 3 of the things that I've used in the past to get this one beautiful look. And that's why Nakery is the brand that sells out so fast when we finally get it back. Because whenever we have these very favorite items and products, it just moves, because people say, oh my gosh, yes, it changed the game for me. I could empty that drawer full of products that I hate using and having to put together to make that one look happen. Now you can get it all in one bottle. And If you look at that price, I know you're probably thinking, no, that's not even possible. Yes, the sale price is absolutely true. We are offering it to you for $29.95, whatever your color shade is. Again, it's not one of those where you buy one and then you go, that was the wrong color for me. No, you blend it in and it will be what you want it to be. 076-421 is the item number. Here are the Color Adapt technology shades that we are working with. Light, and it's 20 different shades within that, as we heard from Liz, 20 different shades within that color group. Light, then medium, 20 different shades, up to 20. And then we have, or even more than that, deep. Look at that, a wide variety of different skin tones that you can cover with just this one bottle. Grab it for yourself. At this price, try it out. And let me tell you, one thing that HSN does is we want you to be happy. We always say, regret, risk-free, 30 days, try it out. If it doesn't work for you, don't worry, we will take it back. But this is not gonna be that product for you. You gotta try it to believe it, and it will not fail you. So go ahead and try it, 076-421. Again, we're running out of time, that's why I'm speaking fast. We have 19 seconds left. Grab it while you can. This is Nakery's Beauty Plumping Velvet Serum Infused Foundation at just $29.99. Here we go. We wanted to also let you know we have a bonus buy today. So anything you buy that's Nakery products, you can get this amazing bonus buy for an amazing price. We are able to offer you it. What was the price again? It was only $13.95 for this. It is called the All Over Body Magic Dust. Now you can use this on your body, direct on your skin, and it's going to give you moisture. It's going to moisturize your skin. It's going to give you this amazing all over coverage, but also you can use it on your clothes. You can use it on anything.